Morning, everyone. Sorry for being late. Just had to run some errands. Let's see what we have going on here. Well, nothing much. A lot of seek and destroy type of day. So I advise to trade carefully. We have relative equal highs, we have relative equal lows. So which are these ones? So whatever you do, you might get stopped out. So yeah, just be careful today. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna try at, let me just do this. I just don't like it. I have a fair value gap on a 30-second chart, but I'll get out of it. I just don't like it. So yeah, I don't see much happening today, to be honest. Like, we should be aiming for longs. We're bullish on a daily. It's the end of the week, which is Fridays always. Like, the whole trend is bullish, but it's Friday, so it's not gonna be an easy day. Plus, we took the high, so if you wanna see a reversal on a higher time frame, today they can just smash it down. But I believe they wanna take those relative equal highs first, so let's wait. There's no like proper setup here. Let me delete this. But yeah, there's no real setup. Like, this is a lot of liquidity here, but we have tapped into the half of it. Let's check it. 265. Yeah, it's just nothing much happening now. I'm trying to see, can I find a, like, this week didn't even happen on the E-mini, so yeah. Trying to look on the 15-second chart. We don't have any PDRA for attacking these lows, but I like these lows a lot, and these two, so we have reasons to be bullish on a higher time frame, but we have a lot of liquidity that looks very enticing here. And this is a swing low, so maybe we can try to find here short. No, it's not gonna allow us to have a fair value gap, so yeah, skip that thought. Us, there's not much, only for 50 points. Let's say you're looking for shorts now. I'm looking for shorts. Only 50 points are available. Maximum 75. There's no guarantee you're gonna get here, so you'd say, okay, have a high risk reward. Oh yeah. Difficult day. Morning, everyone. Let's see. We don't have much going on. Nothing. Nada. To be honest, the past few days have been pretty difficult. Happy we're still profitable for the week. So yeah, let's wait. I don't see a lot happening. Let me switch to E-mini until we get an entry or something. I want to see. We have volume imbalance here. This is a big part of the liquidity I'm looking at. These two lows. But yeah. Unless they provide us with a good setup, like good short. I believe today is gonna be like this. Usually Fridays are like this. That's why I don't like trading now. And next week as well. Like for me, the first and second week after NFP are not so profitable. You cannot find a lot of strategies. The market is it's bound to range, to a certain range. It doesn't expand. So yeah, that's just my experience with it. Okay. Nothing yet. We have a break in market structure, but no fair value gaps, not even on a 30-second chart, so we need to be patient. On the 1 hour, we're still bullish, so we're hitting an order block now, but yeah, nothing special is happening. Let's get rid of this one. And this one. This is an inversion fair value gap, and it seems to be holding on the 5-minute. Okay. I'm looking on the 30-second chart. Maybe I can find a CB, but no, nothing so far. We had the first presentation that would have been a good short, truth be told. Let me try a short here, and this is my stop, a very tight stop. Think so. This is a small fair value gap here. If we tap into that again, I'm gonna use this as another block. My goal is to attack these lows. If we take the low, I'm gonna move my stop loss. I don't want to be caught in some type of bad trade. And basically on the 1 minute, I don't want this 1 minute to be. Okay, here we can be. I'm looking on the E-mini. This is a fair value gap, that's why I have it here. This is a volume imbalance as well. Let's see what the price wants to do. My main goal would be 20,140, but 124. But I don't believe it's gonna be that easy. Let's see. Considering how much we stayed like this, the price doesn't need to come higher. Check the 2 minute. Would be nice to take, basically it's the midnight, a fair value gap on the 1 minute, volume imbalance here. We have it on the E-mini as well, and relative equal lows. So Let's take one off here. We took one off just because we took a low, and now we move our stop loss to break even, whatever happens. Let's have this in mind as well. 171. Hmm. That's a nice fair value gap. So if the price wants to move higher, it's understandable. My idea is to break through it. Let's see how it's gonna react. I don't want to take anything off unless we see a breaker. My main idea would be to take to here, and the last one would be here. But yeah, let's wait a bit. This is a on the block. I don't want for the price to go and come back here. I want for the price to drop basically, but now so. Yeah, let's watch this one. This is a low. Yep, that's what we want to see. Even more than that. 124. Let's wait for the 124. And yeah, this is the ideal price movement we want to see. It's a thank God it's Friday type of setup. So the price is going to move a lot. And in our favor, this is an inversion fair value gap. We don't want the price to come above this. So we're going to use it to protect our position. And this is it. Let's wait for the candle, for this candle to close. $140 is next. $125. $125. We have only one contract left for the Asian lows. Let's see if they want to go there. This would be the next profit target for us. It took out these lows as well. The price is basically just dropping. I don't even have time to annotate anything. Yeah. Just so you can understand what's happening. It's a Tenga this Friday type of setup. I'm gonna move my stop as much as possible. I want to protect my position. 180 would be the next target, but the way they're gonna close this 1 minute is gonna be important to me. I don't want to wait too much. Yes, like this. That's my stop loss. It's either that or it's gonna be 83 and 75 cents. Basically, we're attacking the Asian lows now. And I think it can go even further than that, considering what we've been having this morning. You want that to be a fair value gap. If it's not, uh, the play is over. Like, look at this range. It's an insane range. So, yeah, we've taken the most out of it. Um, I will explain after I will be done with the trade. I just want to focus here. It's a volume imbalance here on the E-mini, so it might touch it. That's fine. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Believe it's a bit ambitious now to go for the Asian lows, but anything is possible. They're still holding price down there, so we might see the Asian lows. Yep. 80, 80 and 75 is next target. And that's a breaking market structure on a high time frame, which means we're going to switch bullish next week, most probably. Unless they're going to deliver the relative equal highs during the PM session, which are these two. I don't believe so, but let's see what happens. Like right now, I want to see like down candle. I don't want for this to be a fair value gap. I just want to see the Asian lows being attacked. Yep. That's it. Asian lows are in play. That's it. Amazing play. We have made around 700. I had a small loss in the pre-market. I was trying to short it during pre-market, but it didn't work out. And now we ended up with 367 at the end of the day. Solid day with just 3 micros. Solid day. Yeah, the Asian lows have been taken, and I don't see much happening for the rest of the day. That's a break in market structure. It might just go lower for the rest of the day. Yeah. Good day. Difficult day to trade though. The one thing I regret not doing it more often is base my trades on the new week of first presentation for value gap. Now let's see. Let me show you my entry and everything. So these are volume imbalances. The price is in a rush. It's insane. Yeah. So we haven't done much in the morning until 10 o'clock. We've taken pretty much this liquidity, but we left this relative to equal lows. Meanwhile, we had a big volume imbalance here. When I see things like this happening, I'm always expecting for the price to trade into those. The only question is timing. Is it going to happen during the morning session? Is it going to happen during the PM session? Considering that we took most of this week and the half of it is respecting the 5-minute bodies, I was like, okay, we might be going during the morning session. We had this fair value gap. Yeah, we're just going to tank for the rest of the day. This is what I believe is going to happen. We left this fair value gap over here. We had a break market structure. We didn't took the high again. However, this fair value gap was not respected too much because it took the high of it. I like to trade very tight, so I would be placing at the high of it. However, I didn't like how everything was moving. You saw was some point over here I was thinking of going long because of the 30-second chart, and I was like, okay, no, we are at the highs here. I'm it's Friday. Usually we have this type of setup that is called thank God it's Friday, which is a rush into some old liquidity, which is what they're doing today. And then we had this first presentation fair value gap. Usually I trade it, but I did not have it annotated all the way. So I was watching a lot of the 30-second chart. And then when I saw it touched it, we respect the half of it. And then I went down into a 15-second chart and I saw a fair value gap. I attacked it and I had a very tight stop loss. Like I entered 3 or 4 contracts and I had like $100 stop loss. It was very tight. I was like, if this is going my way, it's going to go in this way. And that's it. I was not chasing price at all. And this is what happened basically. I would have liked for me to have this entry. It didn't happen. I missed it. I used the 15-second chart. I entered lower and I just waited for the price. And that's the end of the story. I knew we're going to attack this volume balance at some point, and we left a lot of liquidity here. Let's go on the 5-minute, it's easier. Like this is the type of liquidity that we left. So it was meant to be attacked at some point. It happened today, it happened on Friday. But yeah, that's it. Basically the main idea, I used the first presentation fair value gap. I missed the entry. I scaled down to a 15-second chart, sorry. I found a fair value gap in front of a CB. I shorted it. I was short around here, and then we rode it all the way. Yeah, as I said, first presentation fair value gap. We had a lot of liquidity left in the morning. I knew we're gonna attack this at some point. I had no idea it's gonna happen in the morning session, but I tried my I traded my idea and it happened. It was a good trading idea. My only concern was we left some equal highs here, but when I was looking this morning on the hourly chart, let me show you something. The bodies respect the middle of a weekly wick. This is on a daily basis, is a fair value gap in form of a CB. So basically the daily was short. These are the highs. Right now, I would predict on Monday we're gonna open lower. Unless after they took this liquidity down here, they're just gonna run through the highs for the rest of the day. Let's see. Because right now I'm looking at the E-mini. Let me show you. One thing I don't like, volume imbalances. I don't like when the price is leaving volume imbalances. It means it's going to come back. And here, this was not touched. So a lot of liquidity up here. My main idea would be, even now, short this one and see if it goes lower for the rest of the day, attacking 979. I'm not going to do that because I already have a profitable trade, so I'm not going to ruin my profit dashboard for another trade idea. But that's food for thought. But unless they're setting up the price to attack the initial liquidity that I had in mind, I believe on Monday we're gonna open lower. It's a bit obvious in a sense that we've been building this consolidation of the highs. Meanwhile, we have here on daily, we have a fair value gap. And how can I do in order for you to understand? And if you look, this is the fair value gap. Look at the bodies. Look at the bodies here. That's a CB, right? If we want to run through that, we need to see speed. Otherwise, we're going to move lower. Why am I thinking about lower prices? Because on the monthly, we are in a CB where this is a fair value gap involved with CB. This is a short. On the 1 minute, if I see a break in market structure, which it happened here, right? This is a break in market structure. And then you see a fair value gap, a red candle, down closed. I'm shorting this because only this week in itself is liquidity. So I guess for the next month, we're going to attack this if it's not going to happen next month. So my bias is switched because we are at the highs. It's no certainty what's going to happen if we're going to take this. So right now, I am short biased. And I believe Friday is the best day to do it. Because nobody expects, everyone is closing their books. So we have the setup as well. Thank God it's Friday. So right now, we are still in the loop for these highs. But if we take this liquidity and we open lower on Monday, we are moving into the bearish zone. So yeah. Done for today. Fair value gap, but you have a volume imbalance here, so be careful. If you want to short it, you can short here. This is your stop loss, top of this one. But we have taken enough liquidity, so I would be careful. That's it for today. Thank you for being here. See you on Monday. And yeah, it's CPI week. I'm happy I closed the week profitable. This week I made 2.6K on my Apex funded account. And yeah, that's it from my side. Take care.